Okay, hello everybody and welcome. Thank you for coming to my channel and thank you for watching this video. So this video today is focusing on a hoodoo spell, and the spell that I'm going to be working on the behalf of my client is a breakup spell. So obviously due to confidentiality reasons I cannot go into names or any details, but cut the long story short, my client found out that the guy that she was seeing is actually a married guy. He's married to another lady and she wants to break them up. So this is purely focusing on breakup spell. This is a powerful, potent work that I'm going to be working on the behalf of my client today. And of course, as always, if you want to contact me, I will be putting my contact details, my email address below in the subscription in the comments and the information box now on YouTube. Please feel free to send me an email and I can go through the services that I provide. I will be doing a separate video very soon on what services I provide and what I charge, how my services work. But today, yeah, let's focus on this breakup spell. So of course, first you're going to be needing a jar. Now I normally go for a smaller jar, but today I'm going for a little bit bigger jar, just so you can see the kind of things that I put in here. So, after you've got a jar, the first thing you're going to work on is a petition. Now, obviously I cannot go into detail about this petition, but this petition is basically a paper with the photo of the couple that we are going to be breaking up, and on the other side of that photo we've got the both of the names written 3 times each on each side, and we've got arrows pointing at each other to break them apart. We've got a command going around it, and of course, as the spellcaster for this particular spell, my signature, my authority is on that. That petition here has then been anointed with breakup oil and separation oil and binding oil to make this petition come true. Now in this petition I've also put in spirit powder. Please do not get confused between what is spirit powder and what is grave dirt. Grave dirt is completely different to spirit powder. Spirit powder is made, and every time I do work for my clients and on the targets that I'm working on, I will make spirit powder specifically about those 2 targets and bind their spirit within that spirit powder. And spirit powder is made with fire, so it is a very powerful link to the actual person that we're working on. So in this petition we've got spirit powder of the woman and of the man, so the couple that we are trying to break up, and then this has been folded away from me and it's been binded with normal thread, but it's been blessed. So this is a strong petition. So what we're going to do is, before we put the petition in, I'm going to start off with opening my jar, and the first thing I'm going to put in are some lemons. Okay, so these lemons can go in here. Now I do silent prayers here, so obviously because I have to keep this very confidential. So I will just take a moment. Okay, so we put lemons in our jar here today, and the purpose of these lemons is to sour the relationship of the target that we're working on. The next thing I'm going to put in is my petition. Now this has already been blessed, so that petition can go into this jar. Next thing I'm going to put in are Scotch bonnet chilies. The purpose of this is to create negativity and to create breakup between our targets. Okay, apologies for the silent prayers. So we've got the lemons, we've got the chilies in here, we've got the petition in here as well. The next thing I'm going to put in are dog hair and cat hair. Okay, so the dog hair and cat hair, why do we put dog hair and cat hair? Black dog hair, black cat hair. Both of them are to fight with each other. So we put that in so we get this this couple to really fight with each other and hate each other and want to break up with each other. Next thing I'm going to put in is some cayenne pepper. Okay, so some cayenne pepper. And once again, this is to create argument and fight between this couple. Next thing I'm going to put in is poppy seeds. So these are just normal poppy seeds. The purpose of poppy seeds is to create confusion between our targets, make them think that they're not meant to be with each other, and make them confused. Like, do they really want to be in this relationship? Clearly not. Poppy seeds is going to do the confusion for us. Cat hair is going to make them fight. The lemons is going to make this relationship sour. We've got chilies in here. We've got petition in here. We've got the spirit powder of these two targets to really connect them to this spell here. Next thing I'm going to put in is some coffee. Now the purpose of this coffee is to ground the spell and make it happen in the real world. But I would also add into this spell, before I do, just bless this. Next thing I'm going to put in are some anise seeds. Now anise seeds are, once again, to make this spell come true in the real world. We don't want it to happen in spiritual world or in psychological world. We want this spell to come true in the real world. So this is going to go in here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pins in here. Pins are put in to make them break up. Let every conversation that they have be full of hatred, pain. Let them want to go their own ways. I'm also going to add a blade to this as well. So this blade is going to get blessed. Apologies for the silent prayer. And this is to really break this relationship up. Next thing I'm going to add in, this is an interesting one, I'm going to add in rat killer poison. Now the purpose of this represents death. We want the relationship to die forever. We want them to go their own ways. Next thing I'm going to put in is vinegar, and I want this relationship to be soured forever. The next thing probably will be doing is, nope, it doesn't want to open that way. Is to put vinegar in. Now I don't want this video to go really long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the next final part, and I will finish it off with the vinegar and add more into it, is add alcohol. Now the purpose of the vinegar was to sour the relationship. The purpose of alcohol, I'm putting in vodka here, is to make this spell work for longer periods. Now I'm going to add more vinegar to this as well, so I'm going to add that much alcohol in. And this is to make this the breakup spell last long as possible. And I will be adding vinegar to this as well. Let me close this. Now, I'm going to be adding, of course I said I'll be adding the vinegar in here, and I'll be shaking this, and I'll be working on this for 7 days. I will be putting on a black candle on top of this, and the black candle will be anointed with separation and breakup oil and separation and breakup powder. Then this will be surrounded with further lemons and chilies, which will be blessed as well to break this relationship up. And then I will add a circle of white salt around this work, and that is to not allow anything to interfere with our work that we are doing. Then a report will be provided to my client, and I will give them the information. So this is a breakup spell, guys, and of course if you want to contact me for any breakup work, love work, for any of the services which I'll be doing a video on, please feel free to contact on my email address, which will be at the bottom of this video or somewhere here. Okay, thank you so much, and once again, this is purely a breakup spell, a powerful breakup spell. This couple will break up. Thank you very much, have a great day, goodbye, and love you loads.